Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is TCP. We are back from an extended stay. You will start seeing many more videos from us on a daily basis. We will be bringing you the alerts that are generated on a daily basis from our TCP SuperSystem, which is a three-pronged system available for free in TradingView. If you do want one-on-one attention when setting it up, because there's multiple inputs and things you can do to change the when and how the signals fire. So if you want that one-on-one attention, or if you want additional one-on-one discussion opportunities to interpret the signals together, you can do that through our Patreon page. That link will be in the description. So look forward to working with people as this gains traction. I will say this system took about 2 to 3 years to build, and is pretty remarkable at helping us identify opportunities, whether that's scaling in or scaling out, or more larger strategic, all-in-one decisions to generate alpha returns that far exceed the 7% equity market return that everyone boasts about on an annual basis. This system will help you identify those opportunities to far exceed that 7%. It's not foolproof, so you may get a signal. It may continue to go down a little bit more, but over time, the ones that are identified and fire should typically give you some great opportunities. So today, we're going to share with you some of the alerts that came today. We're going to show you how to interpret that alert. And then going forward, we're actually going to put out some trainer videos that actually walk through the system in more detail, so you'll have a better understanding. And then again, the descriptions of each of the signals that I'll show you today, or each of the components, it's spelled out in TradingView. With that, this is Bitcoin on the screen today. We're not going to really talk about Bitcoin, but this is the system, and I'll show you real briefly, real fast, three components. You have the main, I guess what I call the main indicator on the main chart, and then you're going to have the hot sensor, and you're going to have mean reversion at the top. The hot sensor, you can have multiple inputs, so that's why you see it three different times. These are different inputs, as you can see. This will be your faster input, kind of your mid-range, and then this is your long range. And it's going to go from white to gray to blue, yellow, orange, and red. And that'll be the same going up and down. So if you see red going up, most likely you're going to be peaking out. I'm going to take these custom cells off. If you see red on the downside below the midline, it's likely that it's oversold. So we'll show you some examples today, which leads me to the alerts that we've got today. This is coming straight out of TradingView. So we've had three. So we're looking at Arrow, API 3, and Jito. So we'll go through each three of these real fast and just show you what that looks like. And then we'll go ahead and close this video. But stay tuned for those trainer videos. It's going to be real helpful. So let's go ahead and dive into these real quick. So Arrow. Actually, let's go to Jito first. So here's Jito. Obviously, we're using the one from Coinbase. This is the daily chart. So you can see right now on the main indicator, we're printing a dark green diamond. And typically those dark green diamonds are the most opportunistic times to scale in when it's on the downside. Again, you can see this is the trend in momentum. So we've been in that confirmed downtrend. We're still got a red downtrend here, but when we start printing these dark green diamonds, it's generally an indicator that things are about to reverse. Additionally, on top of that, the mean reversion indicators up top, all three of these lines are beyond these dashed lines. These are extreme levels that you would not generally expect to see. So typically this is followed by an aggressive trend reversal at some point. So are we at the very bottom? No one can really tell you that, but we should be close. And you can see in the past, not even the dark green, but the light green, we've triggered them. I mean, we've nailed some short-term gains off these diamonds. So I will say the dark green diamond, it is our favorite indicator, and it helps us generate significant returns. And then again at the bottom, no matter really what hot sensor you're looking at, whether it's a short, mid, or long-term range hot sensor, they're all in the red. So you can see it's transitioned white, gray. It went straight past the blue to red. So Being that all three of these are in the red and we're printing a green diamond, that is a really great sign, coupled with the fact we're at extreme levels up here. So this is, in our opinion, a beautiful setup. Everything's kind of collaborating or confirming one another. Um, so yeah, this is fantastic. Uh, so that is Jito today. We'll move into API 3, and I will say we do have a position in API 3. It's rather small. We do not have Jito or Arrow, and we are not paid by anyone to bring up these charts or discuss any particular projects. And of course, none of this is financial advice, only educational to show you how we leverage our system to generate alpha returns. And hopefully, you can leverage it to do your own research, make your own decisions. Our decisions may not be suitable for you, but certainly we can help you interpret it and tell you what these things mean. So API 3, again, this is coming back off of the December 9th local high, around 268 or so, 270. Dropped significantly here. Again, printing some dark green diamonds. So, we are in a confirmed downtrend again. Now, API 3 is not looking as good as Jito. Um, our red one is in the extreme levels. That is the red line up top in the mean reversion is your fast timeline. It's going to be way more volatile up and down than the orange and blue, blue being the slowest. And with both of these penetrating down through the green opportunity zone, this is likely, or would not be surprised to see this come on even further down. So maybe we hit maybe a double bottom down here around 54 cents. But I need you to pay attention here because we're getting close. Because again, all three of the hot sensors are in the red. And typically you don't even see that. Plus we got a dark green diamond. So uh, I would be watching this red line very carefully. If it gets back toward the green opportunity zone, we could see some fireworks here. And again, API 3 it's one of our sleepers. It's nothing I would certainly go all in on, but yeah, certainly looks like there's some opportunity here for Jito and then API 3. And then lastly is Arrow. Uh, so yeah, let's take a look here at Arrow. So back in, what's that, December 12th, we hit a local high. Now we're trading about 86% down since December 12th. Uh, that's quite remarkable. You can see we did print some light green diamonds along the way that resulted in some short-term gains if you took those positions. But yeah, again, we've had that sustained downtrend highlighted by that red cloud. And now we're printing green, a dark green diamond as well for Arrow. And again, all three hot sensors in the red. And you can see that's been in the mid range and the long range. It's really been an extended, overextended a pretty good while here. And we've been fluttering around this extreme level. So given that, again, I would wait for this red line to start trending a little higher into the green opportunity zone, maybe penetrate through it. And then once we get the orange and blue line getting at least halfway to that green opportunity zone, again, we can see some fireworks here too. So that's the daily alerts today. It's April 6th, 2025. Jito, API 3, and Arrow. If I had to rank the opportunities here, I would probably say Jito, Arrow, and then API 3 in that order. But again, none of this is financial advice. Please do your own research. If you want the system, it is free on TradingView. Again, you've got then these are the names that you can find them under the indicators here. So it's these three: the mean reversion with zones, the main, and the hot sensor with multi-input. And again, if you want some one-on-one guidance, you can go to our Patreon page, link in the description. There's an opportunity for one-on-one discussions to either set it up and or interpret cryptos or equities of your choice. With that, appreciate your attention. We look forward to sharing this system with everyone. It's made us significant returns, much higher than what a normal person would see as satisfactory. So we'll certainly be looking forward to the next one. Again, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. We'll address them and try to respond to everybody. With that, thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.